afternoon, viewers. You are still with us, Hudra Putralail, Kusumananta Laksana, and Rahma Salsabila from BBC. Wednesday, 22 April 2021. For 5 minutes more, I will accompany you to listen to the latest actual news on a sunny morning. It was, will Indonesia's new capital just move the problem to the jungle? After years of speculation and debate, Indonesia announced last week that it will be moving its capital from Jakarta to East Kalimantan, nearly 1,300 kilometers away. Jakarta has become crowded and polluted and is sinking at an alarming rate. East Kalimantan, or Indonesia's part of Borneo Island, couldn't be more of a contrast. It's known for its lush rainforest and is home to orangutans and other rare wildlife. The move will cost an estimated 466 trillion rupiah and will be one of the biggest infrastructure projects the government has undertaken. So what will it take to uproot a capital and at what cost?
So why is this happening? Researchers say the large part of Jakarta, home to more than 10 million people, will be submerged in 2050. One of my reasons is the extraction of groundwater. To meet the growing city needs, the city is also built on marshy land, and the surrounding seas are also rising. The city's traffic jam is also notorious. Government ministers have to be escorted by police convoy to get to the meeting on time. Jakarta is also one of the most air polluted in the world and is crowded and expensive. Many people live in informal housing settlement. So where will the new capital be? It will be built across two regencies, Kutai Kartanegara and Panajam Pasar Utara in the region of East Kalimantan. Indonesian President Joko Widodo has said the area was chosen for several reasons. One of the reasons is not exposed to the natural disease such as flood, earthquake, volcanic eruption, and tsunamis. It's also near urban areas that already developed, such as the city of Balikpapan and Samarinda. Jakarta will remain the center of business and trade. It's just country administrative headquarters that will be moving to the Kalimantan. This is going to attract massive migration. If people are moving in, it's unavoidable. They would need house and you need timber for construction. So it's possible that logging would get worse. Some of this migration is already happening, said Agong Pardomolan, a property developer, announced that it will be building.
Okay guys, we go to the next news. What effect will this have on the environment? As Kalimantan is still home to a diverse range of wildlife and lush rainforest, it's especially known for being home to orangutans. The Indonesian government says at least 50% of the capital will consist of green spaces. The Minister of National Development Planning, Bambang Brojonegoro, has called the concept a forest city. But Mr. Gunawan is not convinced. It's not enough by saying that this new capital will be maintained as a forest city. It's not only that exact area, but the surrounding areas that needs to be considered, he said. Orangutans have already suffered significant decline over the past 20 years to the expansion of palm oil plantation and logging. Their habitats are far away from the new capital, but as it grows, new settlements will grow and will eventually reduce the habitats of the orangutans. It's just a matter of time. Another campaigner from the environmental group, the Indonesian Forum for the Environment, WOLHI, agrees. Deforestation will happen. More mining for construction material will take place. Sawung, an urban energy campaigner at WOLHI, told the BBC. Sawung, who uses one name, adds that if the government does not do its part to tackle the problems that plague Jakarta, it's only moving Jakarta's problems of weather, air pollution, transport, and housing to Kalimantan. The next, what about the people who are already there? At the moment, almost all of the wealth from the natural resources in this area flow to Java, the island on which Jakarta sits. Indonesian outsets of Java have long complained about being neglected by the central government. One resident of East Kalimantan told BBC News Indonesia that it would be nice to be close to be the central government. Another said they hoped it would translate into better resources in the area. But Mr. Sawung said many locals still remain skeptical about the move, saying that believe only government and officials and businessmen would benefit. And there's another big group of people who have not been consulted, Kalimantan's indigenous groups, known collectively as the Dayaks. The Dayak are forest-dependent people. Their ways help us maintain the forest ecosystem. Their rights should be protected. We don't want them to become like the indigenous people of Jakarta who have been sidelined, said Mr. Gunawan. Advocacy group Minority Rights Group International (MRGI) says the move will destroy the Dayaks' environment. The Dayaks have been persistent victims of environmental degradation. Joshua Castellino of the MRGI told news agency Reuters. The abandonment of Jakarta due to the pollution and overcrowding is hardly an endorsement for a move into someone else's backyard where the same will likely occur.
That's the news I could present to you. And if you have some suggestions and some critics about this program, please visit us at www.bbc.co.id, or you may call us on a number below 0212754. Finally, I am and all of crews of BBC say, have a wonderful day and see you next time. Bye bye.